Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 show, Season 1, Episode 1.
2003.
All right. Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
I'm Dom.
I'm Malachi.
Guys, this is my best friend. This is my son. We're here with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 version, Season 1, Episode 1. I'm a huge Turtle fan. If you've been following this channel, you know that my son has seen the 2012, right? Mm-hmm. That's why he was in it with me and Tom. What'd you think about that show, bud?
I really liked it. It
Yeah.
was
It's been years since you've watched it. Mm-hmm. A lot of years. But I still didn't have you in it for scheduling reasons. Now, you weren't a Turtle fan growing up, but since we just finished that show literally 20 minutes ago, loved it.
In homage to the 2012 show,
Yeah.
let us just have a brief moment of silence. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. Now, it was literally, I don't want to say my favorite version. That would be if you see those figures up there, Raph is above that. I do have Raph. The 1990 Ninja Turtles movie is like my favorite version of the Turtles. But the 2012 show is precisely, comfortably in second place. I also love the IDW comic that was ongoing. So we also have The Last Ronin right there. You can't see it, it's off camera.
Are we ever going to get through that?
We plan to cover all that stuff. I need to find a format of us, like, I don't know, I don't want to say reacting to it, but reading it. We put the graphics up. We're huge Star Wars fans and Ninja Turtle fans. But as far as I'm concerned, this show has kind of a high bar to live up to. I love it because it's Turtles, but we'll see actually how we feel about it. But we're going to be open-minded. We know it's an older show.
Right.
Yep.
And I do know that Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, this show is more their true vision of the Turtles instead of the 87 cartoon that I grew up with that I love so much. Funny enough, the 2003 show is also, like, the action figures I had were mostly from this show. Funny enough, the 2003 show is the version where I kind of collected the most action figures. I had the old ones, and I also had the Next Mutation, which is a canceled live action show that was on Vox.
And from what I understand, this show is supposed to be a little more on the serious side than what we were used to with 12, right?
So this show, from what I understand, was real serious, and then the 2012 show was like, hey, you know what? Let's take it and make it a little goofier again. And I loved it for that.
It was funny. It was a great show.
Yeah, it's a good show for kids and adults. So anyways, we'll see going into this how we feel. Guys, before we jump in, we do have a Patreon, and we have 4 weeks early access. So you can see the next 4 on there right now. And we also have full length on
Full length!
Shane, what length was it?
Full length. Full length uncut reactions. So I'm not sure how many huge moments are going to be in this show, but you can watch all that if you're a Turtle fan and if you're a Third Street fan. You guys ready to jump in for the first time?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Woo!
My name is Leonardo, and right now my brothers and I are in a mess of trouble.
Cool shots.
Yeah.
Up against the wall. Look, it's the freaks. What's with the dweeby costume? This ain't Halloween. Going down, freaks.
His voice sounded from...
Messes with the purple dragon.
Purple Dragons, remember them? So there was a...
Hey, they don't have elephant feet.
I know. It's much better.
Remember, to be a true ninja, you must become one with the shadows. Can you extinguish this flame without revealing yourselves? Too noisy, Donatello.
Look at that, dude.
Nice.
Like him better already.
My sons, if you are to become true ninja, you must work harder. You must master these skills I teach you. Ninjutsu powers of stealth, and you must never be discovered by the outside world. Huh? What is that?
They have green shells.
They're all, like, jacked.
Yeah.
Earthquake. In New York? Possible, but not likely.
Dawn, you know.
I know you like Leo's voice better in this one.
Mausers.
Whatever they are, they picked the wrong party to crash.
They have a good look.
What are these things?
Mausers. I know the lore of them, but I'm not sure if they're going to do anything different for this.
Baxter Stockman.
Correct, yeah, you're right. They're just eating the freaking thing. Damn. Splinter's dead in the pilot. Commercial break.
What the shell are those things?
With the shell.
Whatever they were, they're junk now.
Guys, Splinter. We've got to find Splinter.
Leo's voice is okay.
Sounds like Donnie from 2012.
Well, Donnie is Raph from 1987.
Hello? Master Splinter.
Hello.
Are you all right?
Hello?
Master
Hello?
Splinter.
Stupid device.
You don't have
Sounds like my mom when I call her.
Yeah.
You've already answered it. Whatever those mechanical menaces are, they have managed to eat
Mechanical menaces.
our home. Meet me at the old drainage junction near South Point.
We'll meet you there, Sensei.
What'd he say? What'd he say? Did he mention me?
You see that Raph Mikey.
Yeah.
These walls are seriously compromised. It's lucky this roof hasn't caved in. Can't go forward, can't go back.
Looks like we go up.
Hitting the surface is a bad idea. We've got no other way to go, Leo. All right, but we're only going up to go down the next manhole. Got it? No fooling around. Need to stay out of sight.
We got it the first 1,000 times, Leo. Just follow my lead.
The city is gonna come down here and fix this. They're gonna see all this, like, fucking couches and food and shit.
Pizza boxes. How are they going to get to the next manhole cover?
Manhole cover, 12 o'clock.
So they're a little more like practiced ninjas.
Yeah.
Just great. The old turtle luck working true to form.
Way to be stealthy, Raph.
Yeah, I don't think they heard you over in Joyzy. Give me a hint.
Joyzy.
Don't
Tom, remember this?
Yeah.
Senior year?
Yeah, I do. I remember. AL. That's what I remember.
Did you see the way that guy squirmed when we took his cash?
I couldn't let a guy with that haircut do it. Just beat me.
Yeah.
You're in a world of shit now.
That's exactly what Master Splinter was talking about. We've got to get him out of there. We can cut them off at 3rd and 1st. If we run like crazy.
Is there any other way to run?
So we're seeing, yeah, like a year 1 right here. Good looking shot.
This is great music, too.
Yeah. I like that little riff. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Where the hell are those turtles?
Now, where are my sons?
Oh, this is a proper home. What a nuisance.
I know. They have a cool design, man.
Hey, Two-Ton, watch the truck.
Two-ton.
We wouldn't want somebody to steal our stolen money.
Look at him.
He's 2-ton. What do you think? What do you expect?
This is a no parking zone. Here's your ticket, and here's your fine.
Oh.
Now, let's get Raph out of there.
Whatever happened to good old-fashioned padlocks?
This one's all mine.
So far, the personalities are still consistent with what you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Raph! Welcome back, bro!
Oh, come on. First episode, they have to establish Raph, hothead.
Look at the freaks! What's with the dweeby costumes? This ain't Halloween.
Says them.
Zeno. They're getting a mid-2000s kind of action pose here. I like how he holds them, too, like this.
Two-ton.
2-ton.
2 tons.
Cowards.
That was easier than expected.
I hope there are more of those guys. I'm just getting warmed up.
That's from the movie. First movie. I do hope there's more of them. The
The foot?
foot, yeah. Guess they're showing up already. We gotta remember, this is a reboot of a really goofy show. Body's good, especially for as old as it is.
Yeah.
It's grounded. You know what I mean?
That fighting's really good.
Wow, fighting's good, yeah. Donnie took the first big hit.
They're just like small and obnoxious.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them. Jeez, that looked like a hell of a fall, didn't it? What the hell?
Nice.
How many of these goons do we have to bat before they get the hint?
Really? They just keep coming. Time to switch to plan B. Almost there, Leo.
Malkai, you were just asking about this.
And they got the cash.
Yeah. Just run them over as ninjas. We're all the people in the street, Tom.
I was gonna bring that up, but
Ninjas in New York City? Besides us? It's just not right.
legitimate questions.
Show me the money.
Looks right to me. That was me on the left.
Take care of this money, will you guys?
Some little green men in an armored car just threw a bunch of money at us.
Rookies.
Hey, Sensei, you're all right? Yeah!
Yes, well, I'm glad to see you too, my sons.
So much has happened today.
Yes, yes. You'll have to tell me all about it later. But first, I wish to take you all home.
Home.
We got no home.
I think I have found a solution to our current housing problem. Follow me, my sons.
Cowabunga! Ah!
So if you remember Cowabunga, that's what Gecko, Mondo Gecko.
So we're done with the Booyakasha.
Boy, that didn't count. That was a new thing.
But this place doesn't seem so great.
Look with your heart, Michelangelo, and not your eyes.
Okay.
I'm like, Mike, what?
This way.
Ow! This room here, mine.
You see, my sons, change is good. So let's see you boys clean up for a change. This chamber is filthy.
We lost the armored car with the money, but we were attacked by some sort of karate frog creatures or something. They took us by surprise. It wasn't my fault. I won't fail you again.
I know. You won't fail me again. Ever.
Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion to the first episode. I liked it. I don't say I loved it, but I liked it.
I
Yeah.
really like it a lot.
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, it was hard not to directly compare it because we don't have any time. Like, if we would have waited a year, you know, like maybe the other show wouldn't have been as fresh. I mean,
Yeah, but I look at it too. Some obvious things stick out to me. Like these guys are still joking around and they're them,
yeah.
but they seem a lot more serious when it comes to the fighting and
Well, they're a lot less. Okay, so yeah, they seem like more like seasoned, serious fighters. Like using the word serious. So there's pros and cons to that. The pros of that is that's typically what I like to see in terms of action. Yeah, I don't always want to see these teenagers just fumble and grow and then, you know what I mean?
right.
Like maybe not when it comes to the fighting. Maybe sometimes. You know what I mean?
These guys are like they're jacked.
Yeah. So the Turtles, like even if you go back to the '87 Turtles, I'm not sure if I have any of those figures actually on me now. If you go back to those Turtles, they all have a similar look. They just have different color masks, and they're all relatively jacked. I mean, you saw in the 2012 show, like there was arcs where we had the dimensions cross over, and we had those '87
Right.
Turtles come, and they're muscular.
Yeah.
The Turtles that you kind of cut your teeth with, Donnie's kind of skinny,
Donnie's
Raph's a
lean.
little bigger.
Yeah. Mikey was pretty small.
Yeah, there were physical differences. Now, Malachi, I mean, you grew up essentially watching that 2012 show. What'd you think of the first episode of this, bud?
I love the fighting. It's really cool. And I don't like the green shells, but
I think that's fair.
I like the design though.
Yeah, I like the
design of the green shell.
I like the design aesthetically, but there's something charming about having them all look different and Don looking nerdier. Now, we got to understand that this show came first. Like, they you know, the show after this got to reinvent itself. You know what I mean?
You will not disappoint me ever again. And the door closes.
Yeah, so who do you think that was?
I don't know.
I know exactly who it was.
Yeah, I mean, just because I had the toys and stuff like that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I'll still make you wait.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you're watching this for the first time, Tom and I like to laugh at, like, witty one-liners,
Yep.
non-witty but funny, dumb one-liners.
Yep.
Just stuff like that. It's just something that it's unique to our humor, and I don't know if Malachi, my son, is the same way.
No, I just laugh when Tom laughs.
Yeah.
There's this. I think back to the 2012 show where they had that crossover with the older version of the Turtles.
Yeah.
Which also included the older version of Shredder.
Yeah.
And it was specifically with the Bebop and Rocksteady arc that they did.
Yeah.
And that version of Shredder was one of the funniest things I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah. I wonder if how much like extra mutants we're going to see in this, because I mean, from my understanding, they don't go crazy like the '87 show did. They kind of reel back in and have a little more grounded, serious story.
Right.
So Splinter, to me, the biggest thing, like Splinter to me in the 2012 show, he's like Iroh in Avatar. He's like this fatherly or grandfatherly figure that you love and you don't want to let down.
Yeah.
This Splinter came first, and it's not its fault, but he was a little, I didn't get that feeling from him as much.
No, but I like him. He's like a very soft-spoken, wise. There's clearly a difference, and like you said, I don't know that we should sit here after every episode and do a compare and contrast of the two shows, but
Yeah.
I'm just trying to really enjoy 2012 for what it was, and trying to enjoy this for what it is.
Judge it by its own merits. And,
Yeah.
and that being said, he was serviceable. I would have liked to have seen more of like a, like, you know, the 2012 show. I mean, not to compare again. I mean, obviously he's still like the Jedi Master. The Turtles were trying to kick out the candle, and that was a great scene too.
That was awesome.
And he was still faster than all of them. Like, he could still fight, but when he was sitting there with a cane doing this, I was like, you know, my other guy would have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you said that we got some really, really cool fighting.
Yeah, no, the fights were good. Leo was like not like a whiny dipshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Leo. He's my favorite character.
I know you like his voice better in this.
It's a joke. I mean, they replaced Jason Biggs, and then I just never got used to it until like a long time after that.
Till the show ended.
Yeah, we had the Purple Dragons, which we did see them, obviously in the 2012 show.
They're a bunch of bumbling buffoons.
Yeah, you know, and
But
just
they're funny.
Yeah, they're funny, like crappy ass, low level thugs, like something like the Turtles or Daredevil.
You
would
will
fight.
never disappoint me again.
Yeah. Okay, so the idea of Raph or Leo being kind of, and he's always like this, like being a goody two shoes. He didn't want to take the money. I get it. That's
What's the matter with him?
It's very on brand, but they could take that money and do good with it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it wasn't robbed from a bank. It was robbed from a store owner.
Yeah, but it's like, you know how many pizzas that could buy him?
Yeah.
You should give it back to the store owner. That's what I think. But if it's robbed from a bank, you should keep it because it's insured. Okay.
FDIC insured up to $250,000.
Damn. We have the police officers. If you guys don't know, Tom used to be in law enforcement, multiple different levels. I thought that was a funny exchange. And we had Cowabunga. We didn't have Booyak Shah and Gungala.
Yeah, and that was definitely different with him, but I'm also looking at, I wrote down Kargay, Shadow Warrior.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a cool little
Yes.
definition of meaning of what something is that they're talking about there. They threw that in there.
Yeah. And one thing I'll say is like the episode, it didn't really take its time in a way where I was used to the story pacing of other more recent shows I've watched. Well, I mean, like, they're here, we know they're ninjas, and the Mousers come to destroy the home. Boom. We also run into the Purple Dragons. Boom. We also run into the Foot Clan. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's just how shows used to be. So, but I'm enjoying it for what it is. All right, guys, we got the new Ninja Turtle home, so we got to build that out, and I imagine we're not done with the Purple Dragons. We're not going to be done with the Foot Clan. Guys, if you don't want to wait until next week, check us out on Patreon to see the next 4 episodes and full length.
Full length!
We're out of here.